It's Hillbilly Railfan here. Check out my Albert Einstein hair. I'm getting ready to do some test running and some cleaning on the layout. Um, Hopefully y'all be along for the ride. I got a couple steam engines that I bought on eBay probably within the last year. I haven't even tested them out yet. And both of them are not prototypical, but I want to see if they run, and I want, whether they run or not, I'm still going to change the road name and the road number on these trains. And I upgraded some cars. I'm going to do a little weathering in this video as well. Quick and easy. So let me get the camera set up here on the layout, and I will get my first engine that I bought on the layout, and we're going to see if it runs or not. Let's see here. There we go. Got her all set up there. Now here's the first one at the Bachman Smoky Mountain Express. We're going to see if this sucker runs or not. This will be my third steam engine that I've gotten in the last year. If you saw a previous video, I had a Southern 280 or 282 or something like that. It didn't run. You could hear the engine growling, but it wasn't moving. I haven't had a chance to work on that engine yet. Okay, got all the instructions. Still got a thing of smoke fluid, so we'll test out the smoker, see if it smokes or not. Get that sucker out of here. Oh, don't want to drop it. Man, it actually might be brand new. It's still got the paper tightly wrapped around. Get it set up. Well, that was way easier than I thought. Yeah, let's see here. Probably the simplest thing I've ever put on the tracks. All right, we'll give it some power. Oh, it started to move. Oh, it's moving. Got 40% power. 60% here. Oh, I love it. Right out of the box. Let's see when this sucker was made. It was made in Hong Kong. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I'm not seeing the build date on the paperwork, but just knowing that that's running, that makes me feel good. Hello, Mark. I have HO scale. I do collect in scale, but I do not have an in scale layout yet. Hello, Hamby. Hello, Cheryl. Nice to see y'all. I can't believe this sucker's running right out of the box. I was afraid it's going to be like my other Bachman Spectrum and not do anything, but this one's running perfectly. Well, after I get another lap around here, I'll stick some train cars I just got finished putting together from some kits. Give it something to pull around here. You laid a ton of suckers. Well, that ain't good. Now, let's see here. We got her stopped. Let's get this box car. This is some of these cars I'm putting on here. I'm going to weather. One of them's already weathered up. And I'm going to weather I should lube the locomotive before I run them. What kind of lube should I use? I'm not much on. I'm just kind of learning steam engines. Break from school, just chilling. That's a good thing to do. Chill out, watch some trains. That's what I used to do on my breaks. Of course, my school, luckily, was right beside the tracks, so I kind of stared out the window and watched trains while I was in school, too. All right, let's see here. Well, the Penn Central boxcar I'm putting on here and the Milwaukee Road, I'm going to be weathering them later on in this video. And I'll probably weather up this chassis just a little bit, but not much. All right, we got something for this thing to pull. Well, I appreciate you liking and subscribing. It means a lot. All right. Give this thing 50% power. What you see up here on this is just a loop, and I got a little yard behind, or catty-cornered from me, where I store most of my cars. This is the upper level. See a little bit of the lower level down below I'm working on. It's just a switching layout. It's in kind of an EL shape on the bottom. Now all these cars seem to be good. The coupler heights look good. I was working on the coupler height on another car. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, I got 2 more cars I need to throw on here. I put new KDs on them and worked on the wheel sets a little bit. Alright, let's get this thing pulled around here. Well, I appreciate you, Paula, for subscribing. Alright, I also added some weight and a co-load into this Sioux-line hopper. It's a Walthers. And I've got Bachmann track mainly on this upper level. And it's actual steel. A lot of people don't like steel track, but when you just got a simple loop, it's real easy to clean, so it don't bother me. And since most people don't like steel, it's cheap. Cheap and simple. And here's a Sioux-line, another Sioux-line hopper. It's an Atlas. I'm going to weather it up also in this video to kind of match my other cars. Alright, let's get this steamer going. It's probably the longest train I usually will run on my layout. Have you ever played a video game before? I play lots of games. What kind of games do y'all play? Hello, Mandy. Alright, I have this thing at 60% powder. This thing around here. Uh-oh. I hear something derail. Hopefully it will re-rail itself. It did. It re-railed itself. No issue. That's why I like having a re-railer every so many feet on this loop, so I can keep things on the track and hopefully nothing fall off this top section here. I've never played that before. Honestly, I've never heard of that before. Appreciate the like. The subscribes here, folks. I really appreciate it. You're helping my channel out a lot. Alright, we're getting this little steam engine broke in. I just didn't now notice it's got a headlight. Let's stop it here for a second. I'm going to put some of that smoke fluid that's probably 30, 40 years old, probably older than me. most of these steam engines were built in the 70s and 80s, some early 90s. Like I said, I couldn't find the paperwork on that. All right, let's see here. Get a little smoke fluid, which you put in the chimney. Let's see, looks like the thing may be seized up. Let's see if we can find a cutter. We'll get one of my skewer sticks here and we'll get this sucker going here. Somebody asked on another chat if I was single. Yes, I'm single. I was married for a couple of years from 2017, 2019, right before the pandemic hit. She had found out she was interested in somebody else, so she moved on. Perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. All right, we'll get some smoke fluid. We'll put just a couple drops in. All right, we got some smoke fluid. Let's see if this little engine will smoke a little bit. I'm very pleased with the way this little steam engine's performing. You wear glasses. I've wore glasses since 7th grade. You want one of these treasure hunts?